What's up?
What's up? Long time
Been a
no
hot
see, ladies.
minute.
I thought you said you've been a hot mess.
Well, that too. It's been snowing here and snow we get in New York.
What do you got, 3+ feet?
No, 2.
You going like this?
No, but my dog jumps through it because she's like a Newfoundland and a poodle mix, and she just jump, 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 and then brings in all the balls all over her fur. Big
Wait,
Bella.
I won't tell. I think I got a sunburn today, actually.
I did from this
Shut up.
weekend. It's been nice here. I was 71 when I was driving home this afternoon.
Shut up.
She's not going to like it more, Stace. Be quiet.
Might be time for a visit out here, Erin.
I gotta get it. Ugh, just can't take it anymore.
Are you a little frazzled today, youngin?
It's that time of the week.
That's right.
It's the Brew Crew.
The Brew Crew back together again. Cheers.
Cheers, ladies. So if
You
you,
know what? They
want one of
probably-
these beautiful mugs, what do you have to do, Shannon? Do tell.
Well, you have to send in a video and give us a question of the week.
Oh, look
about
at that. You ask the
Just
question,
like that.
we send the mug.
It's pretty easy. We're easy, but not cheap, ladies.
Yes, and these mugs are not cheap. They are authentic.
Great quality.
Yes.
Really great quality. Keeps it ice.
Designed by our very own Erin.
Yes, made by you, yours truly.
That's right. Union made.
So welcome back for those who have joined us before and for those who have not joined us before. We are 3 sisters out of the IBEW. We have started this podcast so that we can share the message with other sisters and connect other sisters. And we also welcome our brothers to join us in listening to the podcast. We're all about building a stronger foundation for the IBEW, one sister, one brother at a time. I am Erin Sullivan. I'm at a local 3 in New York City. I am here with
Shannon Skinner. I am a journeyman lineman out of Las Vegas, Nevada, local Union 396. And I'm also the president of our local.
And I'm Stacy Helbling, running the power plants out here, also out of local 396 out here in Las Vegas. And I just want to welcome everybody to our current Brew Crew podcast, where 3 passionate female IBEW members come together to spark inspiration, share knowledge, and empower every sister in our union. So join us today as we learn, connect, and light the way for one another, because together we are unstoppable.
Yeah, baby.
Unstoppable. And with mugs like this, how can you go wrong?
Well, we're drinking water in those mugs.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, but you can put whatever you want in the beverage. We sometimes do coffee, we sometimes don't. Sometimes we have Irish coffee, sometimes we don't. So what's up with you ladies?
I became a grandma, so I was in Washington State for a couple weeks, which was fun. So I had all my little family together. The other son and his wife came from Seattle, so we hung out in Spokane, did a little breweries, welcomed a little new baby to the world, and she's gorgeous, and I'm in love. She's gonna be spoiled. 100% spoiled.
Oh God.
I've seen the pictures, and she absolutely is gorgeous. Just congratulations to the whole family.
Yeah, she's pretty good. I mean, she's a good baby. Well, she's actually a month now.
Oh, look at that. Time flies, right? It's
I know.
crazy.
That's scary.
So is this
Yeah.
your first grandkid?
Yeah.
Well, welcome
Yep.
to the club. I just
Yeah,
found
it's
out
pretty
that
cool.
I'm going to have grandbaby number 6 on the way.
Wow.
I know.
Christmas at your house, huh?
Crazy, crazy.
6, Erin?
6. Can you believe it?
No.
Yeah.
I've known you for just about 30 years now, and it just seems like yesterday we were tooling around San Francisco as young girls, right?
I
At
know.
the convention.
Now we old ladies.
Crazy. Frickin' grandmas. So you know.
Now, what are you going to be called? I'm called Nana.
I'm going to be called grandma. I'm a traditionalist.
So just a heads up, if you pick Nana,
Or whatever she to call me.
if you pick Nana, it's usually one of the first things they say. They say Nana.
Nah.
So
Good point. I might change it up.
that's my little, 'cause all my grandkids have said Nana before any of them.
Before mama.
But my grandmother's name was Nanny, and I loved my grandmother more than anything else. And I tell my grandson, I say, Gael, when you're 40, I want you to remember that Nana loved you more than anything else in the world. And when you turn 60, I want you to remember on your birthday that Nana loves you more. So the brainwashing starts early. He's 7.
You know what? I'm gonna be calling you up for lessons for sure.
I ask him now, Gael, when you're 40, what do you remember? That Nana loves me more than anything.
Drill it into their heads. Yeah.
Drill it in. You got to drill it in. May they never forget. So, Stacy, what are you up to, girl?
I have been, always working and then having some fun too. Yesterday, I did a little charity event for the American Lung Association where I ran up the stairs of our stratosphere. So 108 flights.
Oh, wow.
So it was fun. It wasn't fun while I was doing it, but felt good at the top.
Good for you.
Cough up a lung or two.
The lungs were burning.
I have to walk up 3 flights of stairs at work, and I'm bitching like for the rest of the day.
And I did this for fun.
Don't you know I'm a grandmother?
Yeah, Casey called me and asked me if I wanted to do it, and I'm just coming off my sore back. I was like, I gotta go fishing the week after next and standing on a fast boat. I don't think so.
Yeah, we had a few dropouts, but we did it.
Way to represent, Stace.
Yeah,
Way to
that's
represent. That's what we do.
Kidoke.
Hello, Brew Crew sisters. Do you have any advice for sisters who don't feel like they fit in on the job? I know that we are more accepted than we've ever been before, but there are still those brothers out there who are not so accepting of having sisters working side by side with them.
Want me to take a stab at this one?
I'm ready to, but you first, Stace. I've been flapping my gums all night.
Okay. So I love the question, first off, and appreciate you guys sending in your questions. I doesn't want to see the woman on site. There's always the ally that's usually right there with them. And so instead of trying to fit in with these brothers that don't want us there, go fit in with your ally. So don't make it a priority to fit in with these guys that don't want you there.
And personally, I think that your work is going to speak for yourself, right? You don't have to impress everybody. I agree with Stacy 100%. But your work is your ally. Your work is going to set your reputation. Those brothers will come around as long as you do your work, period.
Yeah. So that's Carol Castaneta out of New York City, Local 3. And I'm going to do a little bragging on Carol here. So Carol is very big. She works down at our Javits Center, which is our convention center. And I think that she's the number 2 foreman there. And the one thing that I can say about Carol is that whenever she has the opportunity to give employment, she doesn't give out employment, but any opportunity that she can, give other women to, work at the Javits when they're unemployed, Carol is always there and always has been there. And she really, truly is a good sister who always reaches back for the sister behind her. So, Carol, can you, ask us a question? And she said, of course. And so I'm just doing a little braggalicious on my girl Carol because she really, really is and exemplifies what a true sister in the IBEW is. So, with that being said, it's a good question and it's a real question, right? And one of the things that we started out with this podcast was that we were going to have real conversations, real responses, no, kissing butt, and just real conversations. And she's right. It's 2026 and we still have, men that don't want us here. But it's 2026 and I say tough shit, right?
That's what I say.
You
Eat
know?
a bag.
We're here. We're
I
here.
deserve a paycheck just as much as the guy next to me. And if the guy next to me has a problem with me having the same paycheck, then, that's his problem. It's
You know
not
what I
mine.
say? Try and keep up.
Try to keep up.
Try to keep up, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah. And listen, not everybody's going to like you and not everybody's going to love you, but, we are there for a paycheck and just, the IBEW is no different than any other workplace. There's going to be people who want you there and people who don't want you there.
Well, there's this saying, right? That you're not really there to do a job.
They're to make money. It's all about
Exactly.
the dollar bill, y'all. And I don't mean bill as in dollar bill.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bum.
I always say to the apprentices that I mentor, like, you're never going to be one of the guys. Right? So don't try to be one of the guys because you're never going to be one of them. And you should always want to work with someone who's going to respect you for who you are. You just be your authentic self. And I've always found that I'm at my best working when I'm not worried about what other people are thinking. I'm thinking about the job and getting it done and how we all get it done and not what people think of me.
And keeping the people around you safe while doing the job.
Yeah, because if I'm worried about what John thinks of me, I'm not really, paying attention to maybe some other aspect that might keep me safe for somebody else, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
if you're
get
around
my
somebody like that, the hell with them.
come into me like,
Exactly.
I'm like, why are you setting your standard off of the lowest common denominator? Do your best and set your goals to do even better than your best.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when sisters do themselves, they shine through, right?
Oh, yeah.
So-
Absolutely.
That would be my advice, and also too is, put as many tools in your toolbox as you can, right? Like, in the biggest toolbox is right here, get your certifications, learn your trade, right? Because that's stuff that nobody can take away. And if, Mike or Bob don't want you there, well, you know what? The contractor is going to want you there because you have the skill set to be there. Right? So it's really not going to matter what they say.
You can really learn from Mike and Bob, too, to learn how not to be to the up-and-coming apprentices. I mean, you're going to learn from everybody, even if they don't want you there. You can learn how not to be from Mike and Bob. But Bill and Joe, so.
Yeah. And I also don't miss an opportunity to thank my brothers who are there, right? Like, I always tell the guys that I work with, on a regular basis, I'm just so grateful that I work with a really great team of guys.
Yeah.
And I tell my crew, all the time, thank you. Even if I ask them to do something and, yeah, it's their job, and I say thank you, right? And so really kind of reinforcing the, what is done well, right? And I think if guys or if anybody's getting rewarded for doing the right thing, you know what I mean? They are more apt to do the right thing, I feel, rather than
Yeah.
giving somebody attention for doing the wrong thing.
Every day after the job is over, after we've built whatever we've built, I always tell my crew that they've done a great job. It looks good, and anybody could drive by this and know that an IBEW journeyman built it. And it makes them feel good
Yeah.
when they do a good job, and you recognize it as a crew lead.
Yeah.
I praise my guys all the time. I have 3 linemen and 2 apprentices all the time, and I enjoy working with them.
Yeah.
And they hate it when I go on vacation because they don't like to work with anybody else.
I also, like, I have a seat at the table. So, like, I like to share with my brothers who are fellow foremen too, like, the perspective of a female, right? And so, when I had an incident on the job with harassment, right? And I was able to share with the other foremen, like, how it felt as a woman and how, like, the process that we go through in reporting it. And, they know me, so they were able to go through that process with me and experience it not through my eyes, but through my experience as a woman who's respected on the job. Your perception as a woman in the industry. I think that the guys, the good guys appreciate that.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I get them coming to talk to me. They like the softerness that we can give them as women, and they don't always get that with everybody. Personal stories and things they're not sharing with everybody else because I won't say I'm nicer, but I think I have that other perspective. And I love that. That's one of the things I love about being there and being able to have that relationship with the guys.
I actually think we create a safe space for them, right? Because they're on the job and they think, all the guys macho this, macho that. I think we actually, as females on the job, I think there's some type of safe space for them. To be honest with you, it's like I have a young journeyman. I knew that his wife was pregnant 8 months before his mother did.
Yeah.
I think it goes both ways. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we make good organizers because, like, we're perceived as more trustworthy, but some people, you can give them 2 bags of cash and they'll complain that the bags are too heavy, right? And so, you're not going to charm
And
every
who
person.
gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to charm everybody with
But,
my charming
there's some
personality.
women too who, like, don't like other women on the job. So I don't, sometimes I wonder if that's even gender specific.
I really don't.
I know
really
Bob
don't.
can be a jerk, but sometimes Mary can be a jerk too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that quite often.
Oh,
Yeah.
way often.
Don't be that sister who walks by.
We've got a couple new gals in different departments, and man, sometimes, we've tried to do our best to make her feel, like a sister. And you know what? If she don't want to play, then I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah.
So it is not gender specific for sure. So
I think a jerk
keep
is a
it
jerk.
real, ladies. A jerk's a jerk.
Jerk's a jerk.
You could have green hair.
I hope that
a jerk.
answers your question for the question of the week.
And good job, Carol.
Good job, Carol.
Sounds like you're a great crew lead.
She is. I know because I've worked for her. Okay?
Okay, so I'm going to be straight up honest because I haven't told anybody yet until we get a little better at this. So after today, I'm going to tell everybody to like and subscribe. So we'll probably get about 120 likes and subscribes this week. Not going to lie.
All right.
I didn't want them to make fun of us.
All right. Well, I think we're hitting our strides.
You're telling everybody that you're on a podcast, though, Shannon.
What's that?
Yes,
That's my partner in crime there.
I have that. And they're like, Shannon's on it? I'm like, yep, Shannon's on it.
Check it out. Listen, we're just 3 women just trying to spread the love.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I went out, one of my apprentices, she was one of my students, and she said the other day, she asked if we could meet before class, and she said, I know I have the thick skin that it takes to do this for the next 40 years. Like, she goes, but there's some days that I'm like, do I want to? and I said, well, I can tell you that I'm glad that I didn't give up because the blessings are abundant.
Well, all she has to do is like come in. If it's not that day, just tell, don't screw with me today. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
So back up.
Well, she's a second-year apprentice, so she's able to
okay,
say that.
well,
But she
yeah,
has
she
my
probably got
she
it.
has my number. She can text me like, But yeah, so we're always gonna have those days. But then like if I quit when I wanted to quit, I would have never met you ladies, and never have shared. I have so many blessings. Just I'm completely blessed.
Yes, we are.
So one of the things that we're going to start on the podcast too is that we're going to have my the IBEW. I don't know if you're aware of this. We have a mentoring program. It's called Connections to Six. What is it called? Connections to Success.
There you go.
And we had our first group of women paired with mentors. And I got this wonderful Noreen Buckley out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania as my mentee. And we went through the whole year and we still are in touch. So I asked her to give some feedback on the podcast and she said, wouldn't it be great if you guys had a thing at the end where, you gave out information on things that we deal with in the business? And I said, that's a great idea. Why don't you do it?
Spending the last 6 months on a commercial solar job, I have experienced a rainbow of weather conditions and the various ways to gear up for work in them. The one element that has been consistent despite outside temperature is the sun. The construction sector makes up about 8% of the workforce, but represents 44% of the occupational skin cancer deaths. Outside of lathering up every 2 hours and seeking shade when you can, what can we do to protect ourselves against this silent killer? Pablo, a company out of the UK, is working to answer this very question. The UV-UC hi-vis vest is their attempt to make workers more conscious of the sun and its potential harm to us while we work. A logo is placed on a hi-vis vest and changes colors from white to pink to red as a way to alert the wearer that the UV levels are intensifying and they should apply sunscreen. This is similar to the detectors some may wear while working in refineries or nuclear power plants. Bring it up at your local. Skin cancer is 86% preventable.
Perfect. Wow.
Isn't that a great job?
Wow, yeah.
Job on that.
Yeah,
What a great job she did, right?
yeah, it was awesome.
She did an excellent job, and I love how she spotlighted the fact that it's not something it's on everybody's mind all the time, but it is a very serious thing, and especially out here in southern United States where we are in the sun. What, Shannon, how many days of the year are we in the sun?
Well, I've had plenty of things. I've had major surgery on my arm twice with skin cancer. I'm in the sun. I've been in the sun since I've been a teenager in this trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's severe.
Yeah.
And of course, you're not, you lather up in the morning, like she says, but I'm not lathering up every 2 hours.
It's just not enough. I love this, the information she shared on these vests. I mean, that's great technology.
I think we'll bring it up out here.
Yeah, we
that's
should.
definitely something to look into.
Yeah. It hits home for sure.
And
It was
especially if
wonderful.
we're doing like offshoring, right? We're going to be out in all sorts of weather.
Yeah, we got so much renewable stuff going up here, and like I said, the southwestern part of the country. These guys are getting. There's a reason they're putting those solar panels there, is because the sun's beating down on them, right? And so it's a real thing, and I think, yeah, absolutely, Maureen did a great job.
Yes, she
So
did.
proud of her.
You should be. Thank you, Noreen. It was great.
Yeah.
She's the best. She calls me coach. She's like, "Hi, hey, coach."
Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Love
So,
it.
all right, ladies, that wraps it up. It was great to see you guys again. Hopefully the next podcast won't be hurting kittens like this one was. It was a little rough. But we
Hey,
made
we're
it.
showing our personalities.
Yeah, we
But
made it.
before we go, Erin,
Yes, would you like
before
to
we
say,
go,
Miss
I would
Shannon?
like to say something. Okay, Erin, are you ready?
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Okay, producer. Hey, before we go, remember, bring a sister of the IBEW. Being a sister of the IBEW means you're never alone. Reach out, lift each other up, and let's keep building this amazing community together. We're stronger, brighter, unstoppable, because we're all in it together.
Absolutely.
Cheers, sisters.
Cheers to that.
Bing.
To our sisters.
Don't forget, send your questions in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Shannon said, and you heard it here, that she's going to have 300 subscribers by
I
next
said
week.
120. 120.
Erin,
120.
where are they sending their questions, Erin?
Oh, good. See, this is why. Squirrel. Ask the Brew Crew at gmail.com. Again, ask the Brew Crew at gmail.com. Good point, Stacy. See, that's why we need each other.
Yeah.
That's right.
What a team. What a team.
What a team.
I need you guys like the winter needs the spring, like the flowers
Bring it.
need the rain. Oh, God, bring the nice weather, please.
Come visit.
Yeah.
All right, ladies.
We got some nice weather. All right,
Till
young
next
ladies.
week.
Till next week. Be safe out there.
Yeah.
Be
Always
safe,
a pleasure.
sisters.
Love you
Love
guys.
one another.